In today's lesson, we're going to learn how to subtract mixed numbers. A mixed number includes a whole number, like the number 8, and a fraction, like 1/2. It's mixed because it has two types of numbers. So let's subtract these two mixed numbers. Now I notice that the denominators are not the same, so I can't subtract them until the denominators are the same. So I'm going to find the least common multiple between 2 and 4. So 2 and 4. So the first multiple of 2 is 2, then 4, then 6, then 8, then 10. Then for 4, it's 4, then 8, then 12, then 16, then 20. As soon as I see that I have a common multiple, 4, I can stop. So that's what you'd have to do for every one of the problems that I'm going to do. You have to find the least common multiple and use that as the new denominator for all of the problems. All right, so now that I have my new denominator, I can divide. So divide 4 divided by 4 is 1. I put the 1 over here so I don't forget I divided. 1 times 1 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 2 times 1 is 2. So I put the 2 here so I don't forget I divided. Now I can subtract the fractions. 2/4 minus 1/4 is 1/4. And then 8 minus 6 is 2. Let's look at the next one. We have 5 and 8/9 minus 1 and 1/3. So when I find the least common multiple, the new denominator is going to be 9. So now I divide the denominators, then multiply. 9 divided by 3 is 2. 9 divided by 3 is 3, not 2. 3 times 1 is 3. 9 divided by 9 is 1. And 1 times 8 is 8. So now we have 8/9 minus 3/9, which gives us 5/9. And 5 minus 1 is 4. So our answer is 4 and 5/9. Let's look at the next one. 4 and 1/2 minus 2 and 3/8. So when I find the least common multiple between 2 and 8, I get 8. 8 divided by 8 is 1. 1 times 3 is 3. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 4 times 1 is 4. So 4/8 minus 3/8 is equal to 1/8. And 4 minus 2 is 2. Our final answer is 2 and 1/8. Let's do one more. Let's look at this one. 3 and 7/9 minus 2 and 1/6. When I find the least common multiple, it's going to be 18. So now I divide and multiply. 18 divided by 6 is 3. 18 divided by 9 is 2. Yep, getting ahead of myself. So 18 divided by 6 is 3. 3 times 1 is 3. 18 divided by 9 is 2. And 2 times 7 is 14. So we're now going to add because the denominators are the same. 14/18 plus 3/18 is 17/18. And 3 minus 2 is 1. Now let's do some where you have a mixed number on top that's smaller than the mixed number on the bottom. So let's say we have 5 1/3 times, not times, minus 2 4/5. So when we find the least common multiple between 3 and 5, we get 15. So we're going to divide and multiply. 15 divided by 5 is 3. 3 times 4 is 12. 15 divided by 3 is 5. And 5 times 1 is 5. So the denominators are the same, but the top fraction is bigger than the bottom fraction. So we can't subtract. So what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to borrow. We're going to have to borrow a whole from the 5. So I'm going to borrow 1 from the 5. The 5 is going to become a 4. And now I'm going to rename that one whole that I borrowed from the 5 as 15/15. So I rewrote as 15/15 because the denominator here is 15. If the denominator was 7, I would rewrite it as 7/7. If it was 100, I would rewrite it as 100/100 because any fraction over itself is equal to 1. So now I'm going to add 5/15 plus 15/15. So that's going to be equal to 20/15. So now 20/15 is bigger than 12/15, so I can subtract it. So 20/15 minus 12/15 is equal to 8/15, and 4 minus 2 is 2. So our final answer is 2 and 8/15. Let's say we have 6 2/3 minus 2 and 8/9. So the least common multiple is going to be 9. 9 divided by 9 is 1. 1 times 8 is 8. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. I have the same problem. So I'm going to borrow 1 from the whole number 6 and make it a 5 and bring that whole number over to here and add it. I'm going to rewrite one whole as 9/9. I chose 9 because the denominator is 9. And I want to be able to create a number that's big enough to subtract this number from it. So 6 plus 9 gives me 15/9. Now I can subtract. So 15/9 minus 8/9 is going to give me 7/9. And then 5 minus 2 is 3. So our final answer is 3 and 7/9. Let's do one more. Let's do 10 and 1/7 minus 4 and 11/14. So we got to get the least common multiple, which is 14. Then we have to divide and multiply. 14 divided by 14 is 1. 1 times 11 is 11. 14 divided by 7 is 2. And 2 times 1 is 2. We have the same dilemma. So what do we need to do? we need to borrow. So we're going to borrow a whole number, one whole from the 10. The 10 becomes a 9. I'm going to add 14 over 14, which is one whole, just the same whole we borrowed. We just renamed it 14 over 14, and then add it. So we get 16 over 14. Now I can subtract. 16 over 14 minus 11 over 14 is 5 over 14. 9 minus 4 is 5. And our final answer is 5 and 5 over 14. So this is how you subtract mixed numbers. Good luck.